Now, there's the other piece of agents, which we start to see a lot of customers be concerned about, which is agents running on endpoints, right? Because now anybody with 20 bucks in a Cloud Code account can develop an agent that runs on my laptop that potentially can talk to MCP servers. And that is a gap that security has largely had. How do I see into the endpoint? Because traditional EDR tools weren't designed to look for agents or LLMs or MCPs that are either running or being talked to, right, outbound from an endpoint device. And so we went out and we bought a company called Koi, KOI, right? And we're branding that as agentic endpoint security. But this gives us the ability now to discover, scan, and govern those AI agents, those MCPs, those models that are running on endpoint devices. But in addition to that, we're also looking for other things like browser plugins or IDE extensions, right? These are things that developers and end users can install on their endpoint device that might have some AI adjacent use case, or might just be something like a simple ad blocker, right? I want to install an ad blocker into my Safari or my Chrome, but is that ad blocker safe, right? There are plenty of ad blockers that are out there that are doing functional things, but also siphoning off your information and sending it somewhere, right? And so these are types of threats that we want to protect against. So when you sort of bring this full circle, the way that we envision is that between the tools that we have in our portfolio, we can give customers great visibility into the AI agents that are talking in their environment, right, in the cloud. At the endpoint level, Koi now gives us visibility into the agents, MCPs, tools that are running on the endpoint device. So now if Todd decides he wants to go download Cloud Code and create an agent that runs on his laptop, and Todd finds an MCP server that interfaces with, I don't know, Google, for example, or like Gmail, that he wants to deploy, well, now IT has visibility that, hey, Todd's got an agent running on his endpoint device. It's talking to an MCP server that we haven't vetted, right? Now, Koi or our agentic endpoint can enforce that and say, wait a minute, Todd, sorry, your agent cannot talk to an MCP server outbound. If you want your agent to talk to an MCP server, it has to go through the gateway.